got the rock cliffs and the little creek. It's like amazing. We'll get up on top and it's pretty with the mountains, but it's probably not as pretty as this. Just because you're down in the valley, this is such a pretty ride. But we're gonna go to some new spots today, see some cool lakes, and we're gonna go places I've never been. I've been here before, but we're gonna go further back in the mountains and try and find a little town or whatever. But we'll see how far we get. Going to Summitville first before we go find the town. Take a shortcut. Coming up this steep stuff, there's a log to down, and I just like hop the log. It's so much fun. All right. I'm feeling it. I haven't ridden it forever. Apparently you're not supposed to go down there. I didn't know that. Technically, I'm not sure if it's state land or if actual people own it. I don't really care at all, and so that was fun, but no more. Like, look, tell me that doesn't look like fun. Like that, a bottom, an endless valley. Just go down there and just, yeah, you might crash, but that's part of it. That's how you get better. You gotta ride stuff that challenges you to get better. So imagine, like, just let me go down there, please. Maybe not down that, but like that other side where the grass is, that's doable. But that just looks like so much fun. But apparently it's illegal. My bad.
Last camera action. Onward and upward.
If you're ready, I'm ready.
Okay.
Get out of the dust here. Sorry guys, camera died and SD card got full, so we're back with fresh SD card, fresh camera battery, and we'll see how long this lasts before I have to change it out again. I've never been this far back into these mountains. That last lake we just passed, I'm not sure if the camera just picked it up or not, but the last lake we just passed is as far back as I've been. And then we turned around, that was last year on the e-bike, trying to find the town Platoro. Gotta look twice at that thing. Only wide and lifted. So beautiful. Like, look at that. Look at the view. That is just amazing. Granddad's General is jacking around. It keeps letting off the power, and we're hoping it's just the clutch slipping, but we don't know. I can see the town through the trees. That's the town we've been looking for. It's called Platoro. But that's where we're headed. People walking at 20 miles an hour, that's crazy. Is this it? Alright, we just took a pretty long break, made it to Platoro, the town we were headed to. This is as far as any of us have been back in the mountains, so I'm glad we all made it. His general's still acting up, so crossing our fingers, hopefully we can make it back. It's about a 2-hour trip, so I guess just back to the riding, boys, you know me. We came from that way.
That's what everybody's telling me.
so beautiful. Oh, almost crashed. That's Granddad doing the off and on. I think that's the general. I hope you guys heard that. That's what's happening. He's like keeping his foot still, and it's like letting off the gas and pushing back on the gas or whatever, and he's not doing nothing. Watch the dust behind the left tire. It like blows off, it shuts on. Blows on, shuts on. It's not doing too good.
No, not doing good at all. No.
It seemed like it wasn't getting fuel, that's why it was cutting on and off. So we have that little gas jug. I used a little bit on this, but not much. This thing's pretty full still. So we had like 3 gallons in that little jug. And so we poured it in his gas tank thinking, well, maybe his fuel gauge is broke or whatever. But apparently it's running better now. It was like cutting off, we thought it wasn't getting fuel, like a fuel line or something, but maybe it was just low on fuel, I don't know. But like we've only been 30 or 40 miles and they're designed to go forever. So like I don't know what's wrong with the fuel gauge or nothing. I hope we can get back up. I hope the issue was the fuel so that way it's not expensive. Poor Granddad was thinking it's like the engine or something, and fixing that or transmission or something is going to be really expensive. So I hope that little bit of fuel was the solution to the problem, and it looks like it's running good. We've made it pretty far already, but let's see. Hopefully we make it back to the truck and trailer. We're limping by, trying to get back to the truck. We've stopped quite a few times, but we're kind of cruising along. You can see he's pretty far up there. I'm just staying out of his dust. But we're almost to the point where it's all downhill. We've had to come uphill out of that town, and going uphill, we've had to stop and let it break. But we're almost to the point where we can go back downhill, and he can like let it coast. And if he can let it coast, he can just like shut it off, and we won't have to keep stopping and stuff. He can just roll it down the mountain basically. So we're trying to make it to that point. That's our goal. This is the point where that's up there is Summitville. We went up there earlier. From here on out it should be downhill. So we're hoping to just kind of coast all the way downhill down to the trucks. I just turned the bike off. I'm just coasting, baby. Just coasting down the mountain. Who needs gas, right? No clutch, just got her in neutral. And we're just coasting. Just silent. It's better than the e-bike, you know? I can go forever and I'm still silent. You get it? You catch what I'm throwing, get what I'm saying, you know? It's like, it's hybrid. You got the gas for up the hills and the electric for down the hills, you know? We'll see how far we can just coast like this. I bet I could coast it with no engine all the way back to the truck. Because like I could get some serious speed like this. Just pass them when my engine's not even on. Come out. The flat like this kind of gets me, but then we get some downhill. Gas prices are just so high. You just gotta save money where you can. Yeah, we gotta turn around here. That's just the only right thing to do. cooking. Just trying to make it to the truck just off rolling, so that way it can just cruise and be easy on it all. He's cooking. Basically back. They're up there a little ways. I'm just trying to stay out of their dust. But yeah, we're almost back to the truck. We haven't stopped for a while, so that's good. I think it's running a little better, and I also think Granddad cares a little less. So we made it back. Long day, boys, long day. We're back though. We made her back in one piece. Barely. The general barely made it.